You're going to start by finding a comfortable position, either seated or lying down. Unfocus your eyes and take a deep breath in through your nose, all the way down to your belly. And as you exhale, gently close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. Feel all of the clean spring energy entering into your body, swirling around down in your belly. And on your exhale through your mouth, it carries with it any old, stagnant, dusty energy that is ready to leave. Let's do one more deep breath down, imagining that nice, clean energy. Maybe it has a specific color. Swirling down into the belly, rustling up all of the dust and dirt, and on your exhale, carrying it out to be transmuted. Throughout this meditation, just try to take deep, natural breaths, but don't focus too much on the breathing that you lose the journey. I want you to place your awareness in your chest, in your heart center. Take a deep breath in, pulling your energy into the heart. And then I want you to imagine you're walking through your heart center into an energetic landscape. Some sort of nature that makes you feel alive and happy and light. See yourself walking through this space. And right in front of you, you see a very inviting spot to stop and stand. I want you to take a deep breath in, and on your exhale, you're going to push energy down into the earth you stand upon. Seeing energetic roots growing down deep into the earth, like tree roots growing deep and wide. Take a few breaths here, and with each inhale, you're calling in that fresh energy. And with each exhale, you're pushing it down into your energetic roots. Feel how the earth meets your roots here. Little white mycelium roots, other tree roots, plants, flowers, all come to join you and meet your energetic roots, connecting you to the earth grid. And on your next inhale, you're going to begin to pull the energy up from the earth through the soles of your feet. Pull the energy up and up through your legs and your hips. Feel it in your stomach, that space that we cleared a little bit earlier, shining a light inside of you, stirring up the dust. Continue on your inhales to pull it up your body through your solar plexus, up through the heart center and your throat chakra, up through your third eye and all the way up to your crown, opening up your crown, going up and up and up, meeting a column of beautiful white golden light from your higher self above that comes down to meet your light. And it continues down through the sky and over you, washing over you like a gentle rain from head to toe, and connecting down into the earth as well, creating a solid anchor to the earth, to the universe, for the work we're here to do today. If you feel called to do so, you may now invite in your guides or any other energies We also invite in the energy of Persephone, the goddess of spring and growth, flowers, and welcome her back from her descent into the underworld, where she now reemerges. And now I want you to look off in the distance in this space that you're in and see your house. Your house can be any way you imagine it. It is the place where you feel safe inside of yourself. It represents your sense of home, stability, love. Start to make your way over to your house. You open the door and walk inside. You can feel the energy of the house welcoming you home. We're going to make our way over to a closet. Look at this closet. Maybe there's something interesting for you in how the closet looks. Maybe the doors are engraved. Look closely at the closet. What details is the closet showing you? In this closet are all of the garments that we wear, all of the ways of being that we carry within ourselves. Some of these garments are things that we've picked up along the way that no longer suit us, no longer fit, or are no longer our style. Some are garments that we've made ourselves, fashioned from our own hands. Some garments were never ours to begin with. We're going to do some spring cleaning in this closet. So I want you to open up the closet and see the clothes, shoes, jewelry, all of the costumes. And I want you to go through the closet. While we're doing this, try to keep the awareness in your heart center and in your solar plexus. We want to view these pieces of clothing with love and discernment to what we are keeping, what we are throwing away, and what we are giving back to someone that we were never meant to take this from. You reach in and you pull out an item of clothing. What does this clothing look like? When you look at this clothing, is this something that belongs to you? Or do you get a sense that this is something from someone else? I want you to see spots on the floor where you're going to put this clothing. There's a yes pile to take with you, a no pile, and a pile to give back. Take this item of clothing and place it in one of these piles. And then you're going to reach in again, pull out another piece of clothing, placing your awareness again in your heart and your solar plexus. Look at this piece of clothing. Which pile does it belong in? And again, reach in, take out a piece of clothing. And place it in a pile. Before you reach in again, I want you to know that this next piece of clothing is something very significant to your journey. This next piece of clothing is not just a garment that doesn't fit you anymore or that you need to give back. This garment played a very big role in your journey. But this piece of clothing is no longer meant to be taken with you. Take out the piece of clothing. Notice the first impressions that you had when you see it. What is the first thing that comes to your mind? What is this garment telling you? Feel a little deeper into this clothing. Is this something that you made for protection? Is it something that was passed on to you from a relative, from your mother, from your father, that was never yours to wear? Or is it simply something that you've worn for a long time that you're ready to let go of? This piece of clothing was special to you at a time. Whether it was with fondness or fear, this is not just any piece of clothing. I want you to hold it to your heart center. Feel the energy from inside your body coming out and soaking into this garment. This is energy that you will not carry with you any longer when you release this clothing. It will take with it whatever energy is keeping you from coming out and experiencing this new, fresh energy of spring. Feel the energy moving out of your body. Maybe it feels like a pulling sensation, or a draining, or a trickle. Could even be a large whoosh, or a feeling of dizziness. Just keep your attention on this energy leaving through your heart center. Maybe you feel other energy centers as well, pulling energy through them, through the heart, taking with any energy that is residual to this piece of clothing. And when you feel the release, exhale and drop this garment either into the no pile or the give back pile. And now we're going to open our jewelry box. There's a piece of jewelry in this jewelry box that represents something we felt that we had to wear in order to be valued. We thought that it increased how others see us in a positive light. But we now recognize that this piece of jewelry was just hiding our true beauty. Again, I want you to reach into the jewelry box, take out this necklace, or this bracelet, or this ring, earrings. Whatever you take out, hold it in your hand and look at it. we're going to hold this piece of jewelry to our solar plexus, where we shine, where we radiate, our magnetism and our confidence. And I want you to feel the energy gathering in the solar plexus here. The energy that tells you that you need to adorn yourself, that you need to be different. You have to look a certain way, present yourself a certain way. All of this energy that's blocking you from shining your authentic light leaves through your solar plexus into this piece of jewelry. See the jewelry glowing through your fingers as it absorbs this energy. And with each deep breath, you can feel yourself pulling up more energy from the earth and from your guides in the universe, supporting you as you cleanse and release, filling up your energy stores so you are not draining yourself, and giving more power to the release of this energy. When you're ready, exhale and drop the jewelry into the right pile. And then I want you to reach into the jewelry box and pull out jewelry that is meant to be worn by you now. There is a piece of jewelry that has a message for you. Reach inside the jewelry box, hold it in your hand, and feel what this piece of jewelry wants you to know and wants you to carry with you from today. You can put this jewelry on now. Place a hand over the jewelry as you hold it to your body and absorb this new energy into your being. And lastly, we're going to look at our shoes. The shoes here represent the paths that we have taken, that we have walked. Some of the shoes are old and beat up. The soles are worn, broken. These shoes are part of our story. They may not be the most beautiful shoes, but they are the shoes that got us to where we are today. I want you to look at the old worn shoes with love and gratefulness for how far they have taken you. And then we're going to focus on the brand new shoes in the closet. Some of these shoes represent directions and paths you felt that you should take, or that someone told you were right for you. There are many different paths that are still aligned to your journey, but we want to get rid of the shoes that represent paths that are no longer for us. So reach in and pull out a pair of brand new shoes. What do they say to you about the path that they represent? We want to thank the shoes for being there for us to help us forward, but let them go with love and gratitude as a path that is no longer a direction we wish to take. And we reach in again. See if there's another pair of shoes for you in here. If you found another pair of shoes that you're ready to let go of, how did these shoes make you feel? Were they shoes that you picked out yourself? Were they shoes that were given to you? Were they shoes that were passed down to you? Were they shoes that you thought you should wear to follow the others? Or were they shoes that were there to protect you? Thank the shoes and place them in the pile. We're going to take out the last pair of shoes. And these shoes represent the path that we are ready to take now. The path that is aligning us to our purpose in this time. And when we're done with these shoes, we know that we will add them to our collection of shoes that have gotten us to where we are. When you're ready, reach in and take out these shoes. What did they tell you about the path you're about to take? Now we're going to put on those shoes. As you put them on and you feel the energy pulling up from the earth grid, see the shoes begin to glow a certain color, and you can feel the color of that energy, the intentions, the vibration, the emotion soaking into you and filling you up with the power and the purpose of your path. Now we're going to reach down and gather our piles of clothing that we're not taking with us. If you had any clothing that is remaining, make sure to hang that up in your closet. But gather your pile of no and gather your pile of give back. Make your way out to the door. As you walk out, you see that there is a fire burning to your right, down by a pool of water. You're going to take your pile of no and place it on top of the fire. Watch it burn, catch fire, dissolve to ash. And as that pieces of ash float into the air, they land in the water, where you see them completely dissolve until there is nothing but the fire left. Feel the weight completely having left your body. And then we're going to take anything that you're meant to give back. As you turn around, you see the people that you're meant to give these things back to. I'm going to give you a moment here, but one by one, go hand over the clothing, the shoes, maybe the jewelry, to the people who need to have this back, and let them know why you're giving this back to them. And as you do that, feel the energy releasing back into them from you. Take a moment here to do the release. And now you walk down to the water, feeling light and fresh and free. As you look down in the water, you see yourself wearing your new shoes, wearing an outfit that feels so much like you, and a piece of jewelry. See how you look, see how you feel. What does your reflection tell you in this moment? The last thing we're going to do today is skip a wishing stone. Look down at your feet and notice all the little flat, round rocks. Look around and find a rock that feels good to you and pick it up. I want you to hold this rock in your palms. Again, draw energy from your earth grounding and your universal connection. Pull it into your heart and through your arms to your hands as you set an intention for this wish rock. One little wish that you want to bring into this new path that you're taking. Then you're going to take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, you lean over and you skip the stone across the water. And you watch as it skips over and over and over the water, past where you even can see it, knowing that this rock will land somewhere on the path, and you will meet again when this wish is ready to be fulfilled. And now we thank Persephone, and we thank our guides, and we head back through the nature, pulling ourselves and our awareness back through our heart center, back into our bodies. Take a deep breath in here. We're going to release our connection to our guides by seeing the light retreating from the earth back over us, all the way up into the sky, up and up. And at the same time, on our next exhale, we imagine the grounding dropping away. Imagine one new, fresh grounding root coming up from the earth and connecting to you just to keep you grounded throughout your day. And on your next inhale, deep down into the belly, fill yourself up with clean energy. And then as you exhale, begin to move a little bit, your fingers, your toes. Just move a little bit, come back into your body, stretch, yawn. And I also want to, if you feel comfortable, to place a hand on your heart and your solar plexus. And thank yourself for today. And give yourself a pat on the back, for this path you're about to take will not always be easy, but you do this knowing that it's the right path. So congratulations on a new beginning, on a new way of being. I'm so proud of you, and I hope you're proud of yourself too.